What is going on, guys? How is it going? I hope we're all well. We are back in the gaming cave with yours truly. Different kind of video this one. Got a cheeky coffee in my Costa coffee mug. Costa bomb. So what it is basically, while we're chilling in this lockdown, speaking of lockdown, I've got a lockdown haircut. My mum did it for me yesterday. I was absolutely buzzing with it because my hair grows really thick, so just a nice trim, thinned it out a bit. So yeah, my head's feeling a lot lighter at the moment. So anyway, I was thinking for a video idea, because obviously bit of a drought in pickups. I've literally got a handful of small pickups, but it's not enough for a pickups video. I'd rather wait and accumulate a bit and then put out a decent pickups video for you guys. Show you what I've been getting. So yeah, I don't know if your pickups have been slowing down, but I hope your pickups and your game collections are coming along really well, and I hope you're all well. So yeah, basically this one, what is it all about? So it is looking through old CeX receipts. So I'm sure, like, as most of you guys know, if you follow my videos for quite a while, I'm like a lot of other collectors out there who are similar to me in video games. We can build some of our collection off the back of CeX. Basically, you know, picking up cheap games from car boots, charity shops, Facebook Marketplace. We can sometimes pick these up cheap, and then they can be worth quite a bit in CeX credit. So we can pay less and then accumulate a lot of credit and use that credit to buy expensive retro games, or just games in general, for our collections. So that's basically how I've afforded a lot of higher end titles. So basically, you know what us lasses are like? We keep the receipts. Fellas, I'm sure your missus keeps the receipt. You slinger the receipts. Oh, I'll keep these to the side. Fellow lasses, I don't know if you're the same as me, but yeah, basically, I've accumulated a lot of CeX receipts. So, you know, after you finish with your chow mein, you keep the Chinese boxes, don't you? For good use. So I've unintentionally accumulated lots of these, and they were stacking up on my PC desk over there. And I can't remember what I was kind of slinging them to one side for. I think it was just kind of to show in the video and be like, oh yeah, I traded all these in, and then I got this. But I don't know, I just kind of never used them in any videos. So I thought, what would be cool is to reminisce on my best CeX finds. I mean, some of my best stuff, I have got it off online orders, and obviously I can't recall all of them. So if I can try and go in my order history and track back to find my history of orders, then I'll probably do like an online pickup video. But these are ones that I've actually got in store, but they're nonetheless awesome pickups. There's some absolute belters in here. So we're going to have a look through the receipts. This is like from, you know, probably like the last year or two. So some of these you may well have seen in previous pickup videos, or you may have missed some. So yeah, there's some awesome games to go through. So yeah, we're basically going to take a trip down CeX memory lane, and I shall show you the receipts and all the, you know, fodder, random, obscure games, etc. that I've traded in to accumulate credit to allow me to get some of these games. So let's get into it. I've scanned through these myself. I don't know what order they're in or anything like that. I've not like memorised them or anything like that. But I've scanned through, and then I've picked the games out of my collection. I've got them like off screen at the moment, because I don't want to like have them next to me and then you'll be able to see some of them and then it spoils it kind of thing. So I'm just going to dig them out as we find them. So yeah, I'll basically talk you through what I traded in and then what I bought. Some of the receipts, such as this one, I'll like fold them over, and then it'll show you what I've traded in and what I've bought. This one, there's some stray ones where it's like ones that I've just bought, but it has been with credit though. So yeah, some of them I can obviously kind of track what I traded in to accumulate for that credit, but nonetheless, it's come off a voucher anyway. So first receipt, we have a retro game. I'll dig it out from under here. It is somewhere. Oh, it's right at the bottom. It is WWF Royal Rumble. So I got this with credit, and it was £15. So some Dreamcast games can be a little pricey for what they are really. I love my wrestling games, not modern. I love the retro ones. I've never played this one myself. A lot of these games I still probably wouldn't have got round to playing, but some of them I might be able to tell you my verdict on anyway. But as you'll know, literally all these, they'll be lovely condition, worthy to be in the collection, and they'll be complete with manuals. So this one, it does have a really nice postcard in it as well, THQ one. Manuel's there. Nice chunky but funky thick manuel. And the disc, it's lovely condition. So yeah, got this for the retro wrestling collection. I basically went off the wrestling games when it was like on PS2, when it got up to I think it was like SmackDown 08, I think SmackDown versus Raw 08, that was the last one I had. I think I tried 09, I can't remember. And then completely off it after that. I couldn't get used to the style of play and things like that, and online mode was like just... Yeah, I just prefer the retro ones in all honesty. Happy to get this for the retro wrestling collection. Next receipt. Not all these are actually local to me, some of these receipts. It's been when I've been like travelling to game events, out and about, things like that. So they are from different areas, some of these pickups. It's not like all local, because some of this stuff like I'd be lucky to kind of get in my local. So I've just, like I said, I've just been lucky when I've been out and about in these CEXs. So this one, this is quite a hefty trade in, this is. Right, so we have... I don't know if you can see it very well, but I'll flash the receipt up to you anyway. Thinking how am I going to make this work, I'm totally just winging it here, because I feel like I'll get a bit boring if I'm just reading, you know, all the games and the prices and everything. But there's some decent 3DS trade-ins here. And I've got lots of these games myself, you see, because these are just duplicates, like the Mario Karts and Mario Brothers games and stuff like that. Mario 3D Land, Minecraft on Xbox One, 20 quid for that at the time. This is from... September 2019. Bloody hell. This one, absolute cracker. If you can see that, guys, it's a PlayStation 1 game, X-Men Children of the Atom boxed, right? I got 35 quid in-store credit for that, right? And I got that for 25p off the car boot. It was on. Yeah, I think it was when I got them Sega Saturn demos, I'm sure it was. Because I got some other games with them as well, and there's all 25p. So there's one of my live car boot hunting videos, and it's me on the thumbnail holding the Sega Saturn demos. I'm sure it's on that video. Whether I captured it on my GoPro, I'm not sure, but I'm sure, I'm almost certain it's in that pickups video. But that is an absolute belter, that 25p to 35 quid. I would have pretty much kept it, but it had no manual, so I still obviously got box price for it, so that's not too bad. I don't know what it's worth now. God, I dread to think. I wonder if it has gone up anymore. But anyway, lots of generic Wii, PS3 titles like The Sims, things like that. It all accumulated to £144. So that's the end of the receipt there. So on that occasion, I didn't buy anything in store because there would have been nothing that I wanted. So I would have more than likely gone and spent that online. So yeah, like I say, after this video, if you enjoyed it, I don't know how far I can go back on my online orders. I've not tried to do that before, but I'll have a look, see if I can pull up my history, and then because I can obviously remember some of them like from memory, but I'd like to, like you say, it'd be cool to actually track all of my online orders that I've got with these, because obviously some of the receipts cut off, and I've gone online for some things. Next one, this is another one with no trade-ins, but it's just got the sale on it, so I shall fetch the game. It is for the Sega Mega Drive, Dynamite Duke. And this was 20 quid. But like you say, it's absolutely fine getting all these with credit. You got nice and cheap, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I first heard of this on Toot UK's channel when he picked it up. And I searched it up on YouTube out of curiosity, and it totally looks my kind of game. Looks an awesome shooter. I've still not got around to playing it yet. I totally should have... I've not long had some sessions on my Sega Multi-Mega, so this should have been one of the carts that I dug out. I was too busy playing games like Body Count and stuff like that. So yeah, all really nice, complete with manual. Manual's nice and crisp. Label's lovely as well on the cart. It's not peeling or anything like that. So yeah, the only thing, it's got a nice Sega sticker as well. It's a nice little Brucey bonus when that's included. Only thing, no hang tab, but it's not the end of the world. Lovely condition, that one. Are we going to get... There are some receipts like it. There's somewhere I've traded in and then I've used that credit there and then towards something else. But we will get to some of them. But yeah, this one is... Like I said, I don't want to bore you. I'm kind of scanning through. We've got some Wii Sports, new Super Mario Brothers Wii, 9 quid. Wii Sports was 6 quid back there. And this is like August 2020. So just over 6 months ago. We've got things like Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. We've got some WWE DVDs, only like a couple of quid each, but I remember I got them for like 50p each at the booter. Left 4 Dead 2, Resident Evil Biohazard on the PS4. I've already got that for Xbox, obviously. Oh, that's not bad as well. When PlayStation 2 controllers were a tenner in-store credit. For this lovely lot, like I say, I'm totally doing this blank because I can't see the actual video playback. But £67.51 off all them there. Next one. Oh, this is another one where I've just gone and bought them with credit, which I had anyway at the time. So there's a couple on here, and this was local, my local, if I can find them. So for the Sega Saturn, Bubble Bobble featuring Rainbow Islands. I wanted this game for ages, man. I wanted it for so long. It's a good job that's still very much attached. That is, because sometimes when they rip off, they rip into the inlay there. But yeah, absolutely lovely condition that is with the manual. I was praying it had the manual. Like I say, I was after it for so long, and it looks like one of them manuals where it's literally not been touched. Nice little catalogue there as well, showing the games around at that time. 2 classic arcade games in one. I bloody love Bubble Bobble. It's one of my favourite. So yeah, lovely condition, that one. And then this one, don't know if you guys have heard of it, but I hadn't till I saw it in my local CeX, and it is. I'm one of them weird people. I don't use the handle. I just hold the cup. Not even got round to playing it myself yet. Don't know what the current price is, but at the time I paid £12 for this one, and it is a lovely compilation. Midway Arcade Origins for the 360. Not sure, I assume you'd probably be able to get it for the PS3. I can't really see it being exclusive or anything, but I'll just hold that up. I'll get it up on screen for you. I'll get the a proper list, so I'm not kind of holding it and shaking it about in front of the camera. So 30 plus games in HD. So there's lots on here. Like you say, I'll have it up on screen so you can properly see the list. But there's some great ones on here. Joust, Rampage, Total Carnage. I love that one especially. I completed that arcade club. I always bang on about that. Because obviously you get unlimited lives, don't you, at the arcade club. That's what I needed to complete these. Smash TV, it's another one that I love. I really want that for the Sega Mega Drive. I own Total Carnage. I got that on the SNES. I go unboxed on the SNES. Super Off-Road. There's loads. Xenophobe. There's some great ones on here, guys. So, yeah. It does come with a little manual as well. So, like I said, I don't know what the current price is for it, but nice little compilation if you didn't know about it. Not bad at all. Next one. Some of these receipts are like yellow as well. I think it's like the ones near the bottom. They're that old. Oh, we found one. We found a double whammy where I've exchanged and I've bought at the same time. So I exchanged. Oh, okay, so I already had quite a bit of credit, but I added a bit more to it. I traded in. Oh, these are great finds. These are. I got this for like a quid at the booter. An Xbox One official stereo headset adapter. So it's just the bit that you attached underneath you at the bottom of your controller just to plug your headset in. So £13 in-store credit for that, and a PS3 official DualShock 3 blue controller for £16. I'm sure I got that for like a £5 or something from the booter, and like I said, I was a bit sceptical. I was thinking, oh, like, will it work? And I was eyeing it up, thinking, is it genuine, stuff like that, because there's a lot of replicas about. You know, I've been fooled before, especially with like the PS3 ones. So yeah, got 16 quid for that. So a nice almost 30 quid there, plus some other credit which I had. So there's a couple of more pricey ones on here. I'll talk you through them in just a second. So let me just get the cheapo ones. There's a couple of cheapos. So I've got Dragon Age Origins. I know absolutely nothing about this series, and I kind of got it for the crack just to see what you know, the series is about. Whether I'll get into it or not. So yeah, grab that. That was just, I think it was just £1.50 for £3.50. This, I found this anyway a bit harder to get hold of. Green Day Rock Band. So I'm a big fan of Green Day. Nice and complete with manual. So I like the Guitar Hero Rock Band games. I do casually play them now and again when I fancy a bit of music in my gaming life. So yeah, I found that quite hard to get hold of, that one. In store anyway, you know, when you don't want to like pay over the odds for it online and what have you. So we've got a few more. a nice DS installment. I missed out on this at the booty. It was like a year or two ago or something. Could have done with it in the collection, but anyway, got it on this occasion for the collection. So it's £8. Mario vs Donkey Kong Miniland Mayhem. Still not tried this one out. Nice and complete. It's got the manual and all the precaution leaflets and what have you in there. So looks a nice little collab. So yeah, I'll get round to playing them at some point. And then a couple of gorgeous Dreamcast editions, guys. So I'll go for the cheaper one first. So for £38, these are both complete with manuals, and they were boxed as well. I don't go for mint, I go for obviously boxed, because mint's very, what's the word? Subjective? Is that right? Subjective? Because yeah, like I said, the class stuff, some stuff is mint, and then you look at it and there's like a crease somewhere, or there's a little like crack in the case or whatever, so yeah, just don't go for that. Always play the CeX roulette if you're going online. Tui originated that saying, CeX roulette. I'll give you credit for that, Tui. I think it originally came from him. We've all hijacked it. So yeah, always go boxed if you're playing the CeX game. Don't splash out lots more for mint. So we have Marvel vs Capcom. What is it? Clash of Superheroes. So that was £38. It's a bit more of a pricey one, but yeah, I remember the very first time I heard of this series was actually on a Sky One program called Gamesville, and it was Marvel vs Capcom 2 for the PS2. So at the time, I ordered it from Amazon, I believe it was, and I think it was like £14, and I believe it's worth a lot more now. I mean, I don't think it's like skyrocketed, but I think it's worth a lot more, if I remember correctly. Anyway, so that was my first introduction to the series, and then obviously, because I enjoyed it that much, I thought I will grab this for the Dreamcast. So yeah, I'd recommend this, like you say, if you're a fan of both franchises, you know, if you fancy mixing and matching, definitely go for the Marvel vs Capcom. And like you said, they have high prices, but they're worth it. And like I say, if I can do it, guys, you can. You know, if you want to, one of them like me, you know, if you like your hunting for your fodder, for your games that can earn you that CeX credit, this is what you can accumulate. This is what I'm showing you guys. You know, the fodder, known as fodder to us all, that I've traded in to accumulate these awesome titles. Absolutely unreal. Like I say, I would not be able to just outright pay the prices for these just, you know, straight up. So it's awesome to accumulate that credit. So the most expensive one in this, you know, trade-in exchange is, it's a cracker, this one. Gunbird 2. £48 this was. Like I say, this was back in, didn't realise it was that old. July 2019. I didn't realise it was that long ago. Some of these receipts are mad. Some of them are like from, you know, within the last 6 months, but then some of them are like way back. It's absolutely crazy how times flew by. So yeah, really awesome shoot 'em up this is, guys. I hadn't even heard of it till I saw it in store, and I thought, you know what? I fancy expanding my Dreamcast collection, and I thought, you know, is this going to be my cup of tea for £48? I thought it'd be good while I've got the credit to tick it off the list of, you know, more expensive titles. And yeah, looked at some brief gameplay on YouTube. I thought, yeah, this is absolutely my cup of tea. So, Gunbird 2. Love me shooters, I do. Next one, what we got? Oh, it's a double whammy. This one's a good one. This one's a great one, guys. I think this was when, yeah, it was when I was in York. So back in September 2020. So I basically traded in some PS3, 360 and Wii fodder. Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection, I've already got that in my own collection. Family Guy Back to the Multiverse, I own that. Got some Call of Duty games, some Lego Marvel, Toy Story Mania, GTA 5, and yeah, so basically accumulated £33 in store credit, so I only had £5 to pay towards this game, and I've wanted this for ages, and it's been really hard. It's been a bugger to get, like, complete with everything, and in this specific case as well. So £33 with £5 left to pay. For £38, it is The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker for the GameCube. I've still not tried it out yet. So in a beautiful gold case. Obviously the game itself, and it has the Ocarina of Time in here as well. Because yeah, some of them, on my journeys to CeX anyway, it's either been in like a black case, or you know, it's been missing the Ocarina of Time disc, and bits like that has been missing the manual. And an awesome touch with this, it's got the Nintendo VIP 24/7 points as well, unscratched. So it's just a really nice Brucey bonus when they have that extra element of completion. And yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous condition, guys. The manual is so nice. So yeah, I was so happy finding this. Like I said, I don't know how it squares up to the other Zeldas. In all honesty, the only Zeldas I've played, I think I got the original Link's Awakening on the 3DS off the store to try out. I played it for a little bit and then I got distracted by other games. And then I've only ever played a bit of Breath of the Wild, and I've played a little bit of the remake of the Link's Awakening on the Nintendo Switch, and that is literally all I've played in the Zelda series. I own Ocarina of Time for the N64. I don't have Majora's Mask yet. I believe, I think it's only for Majora's Mask, I think, that you need the expansion. One of them expansion RAMs, is it? I've got one of them anyway, nonetheless. But yeah, it's a series that I've really not invested much time in. So like I say, I wanted this, you know, from a collecting perspective, because it was an absolute bugger to kind of get complete and everything. But yeah, I will get around to playing this series at some point. So really happy to find that. So next one is, oh, this is just a massive trade in this one. So we just have lots of 360 tap. We've got lots of another Save Drive Ultimate Collection. It's always a good little trade in that one. Lots of Lego games, Amazing Spider-Man, Sims games. So these are all like 4, 5, 6 quid. A few DS ones, Simpsons game, Peppa Pig. They're usually 4 quid each, on here anyway. This is back in 2019, this one, but they've usually held the price. But like I say, I'm quite out of the loop with how these prices have been over lockdown and how they've been affected, because I've not been in the CeX game whatsoever, because I've literally hardly been, I've been making barely any pickups, guys, especially like, you know, for trade-ins and what have you. But yeah, lots of Lego 360 TAT, GTA and bits like that. So there's quite a few on here. So we accumulated £88.60. Like I said, I don't know how it's looking on your screen whatsoever, but just holding up. Because like I say, when you do a massive trade, some of these receipts are long. That's why it's taking up so much room in the Chinese box. But yeah, we've barely scratched the surface on these. I'm waffling so much. It's such a journey, guys. It's ace. I love it. I love the CeX trading. You gotta love it. Gotta love it, guys. That's a Zelda receipt. So yeah, on that one, it was just a massive trading, so probably that credit went online, I'm guessing. This is a proper faded one. Early 2019. Again, it's just a massive trading one, this. So we've just got... This was when... Yeah, I got a big 360 bundle, and there was a couple of awesome titles in there. There was a Silent Hill HD collection. I got a tenner for that. But the thing is, it was the promotional one, the promo edition. So yeah, I just wanted the original. I've got the original in my collection. Another one which I don't have in the collection is Silent Hill Downpour, and I traded that one for 6 quid. Because that was a promotional copy. So like I say, I wanted the original. So I'm still on the hunt for Silent Hill Downpour. I've got Homecoming on 360 and obviously HD collection. But yeah, that's another one on the list I need to get. Lots of Wii Sports, Mario Kart, 12 quid that is. Wii Sports 8 quid there. So that was a good time to trade those in. Just 15 quid for a Wii console. An extra official Wii remote, 6 quid. Yeah, God, sometimes you get peanuts for these, don't you? But yeah, very faded receipt there, guys. And we accumulated £86.71 off that. Oh, there's one. So this was bought with credit, of course. Early 2020. Oh, 17th of March. It's around this date. Literally just over a year ago. Because we're just past that date in 2021 at the time of recording this. So yeah, it is a modern game. It's one I wanted for ages. It's 35 quid. But the thing is, if I really want to play, you know, a modern game that's not long come out, I will just use the credit towards it. I know obviously I could put it towards some retro games, but I do dip into modern games now and again with the credit. You know, if I really want it at the time, but I don't want to obviously splash out 40-50 quid of actual cash for it. So that's obviously a good way of playing newer games as well. Because CeX do stock some brand new and sealed and stuff. There's another one in there in this pile, which I'll show you when I get to the receipt, which I bought straight away. So yeah, I got this not too long after it was actually released. So it is for 35 quid. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Is that how you say it? So yeah, it's basically Dragon Ball Z RPG. I've played it. I was a few hours into it, guys, and I got distracted. I got distracted by other games. I don't know which one it was exactly, but yeah, I have to resume that. But from what I played, I really enjoyed it, and yeah, I feel ever so guilty for neglecting such a title. I loved Dragon Ball Z as a kid. I think it'd be pretty cool to get all the the DVD collections of them. So they're always in CeX. I don't know if they're around like 8 to 10 quid mark each, but I don't know. It's not too bad though if you get it with credit. Another one. Oh, this one is an absolute cracker. This one is ace. I was absolutely buzzing to show this in the pickups video. Let me just have a bit of coffee. So I'd basically traded in. This is a right Nintendo trading. Nintendo trading, get it? Nintendo trading. Nin trading. Shut the fuck up, you daft bin. Anyway, so we've traded in Super Mario Galaxy 2, 9 quid off that. Donkey Kong Country Returns, 6 quid. We've got some fodder titles like GoldenEye. I'm not saying, by the way, when I say fodder titles, I'm not saying that they're awful or anything. I just mean like, we don't mean it when we say that. We just mean, you know, there can be good trade, or even ones that are like £1.20, £1.40, like the GoldenEye I've just mentioned. You know, it all accumulates, do you know what I mean, towards the final credit amount. It's really funny, this one. I'll tell you in a sec. So new Super Mario Brothers Wii, tenner. And then we've got some DS games, Pokemon, Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, a couple of them, 9 quid a time. Can't go wrong with them. It's not any that I've got into the Mystery Dungeon games, maybe in future, but at the time I had these on DS. I actually pulled them from my own collection to get the 9 quid each, because I just thought it was a decent return on them. Because they announced the kind of remakes or remasters for I think it was for the Switch. So yeah, I just thought, I'll just get rid of these. I'm not in a rush to play them or whatever. So yeah, basically we accumulated £70.60 from these Wii and DS trade-ins for the mighty. I never in a million years thought it'd have the Manuel either. It is Silent Hill Shattered Memories on the PlayStation 2. Yes, you can get this a lot cheaper on the Wii. But yeah, obviously I want it for the PS2. So yeah, absolutely buzzing. I never thought I'd end up owning this. I think when I first heard about it, it was about 52, 54 quid mark. It was around that. But yeah, it hiked up to 70. I don't know what the current price is. I've just chucked it in there. I don't know what the... Oh, it's there. I found it. This was... Oh, it was January 2020 this was when I got this. So if you do see this, by the way, and you want it, if you see like a brown kind of stain behind the text, it's meant to be there. It's also on the Manuel as well. So yeah, I was a little bit sceptical. I didn't know if it had a bit of damage to it, but no, it's absolutely fine. So yeah, expect it to be there. So yeah, it's one that I have not tried out myself. As far as I know, I don't know if this is, if I'm thinking right, I don't know if like you're equipped with a camera in this one or just a flashlight. I don't think. I could be completely wrong, but I'm not sure if it's just one of them where you kind of like run and hide. I'm not sure if it's one of them ones. I don't know if you have any, you know, offensive weapons or anything like that in it. I could be completely wrong, but yeah, it's one of them. I'm literally playing through the Silent Hills in order. I've almost finished Silent Hill on the PS1. It's a game series that I've wanted to revisit. I've not completed Silent Hill on the PS1 since I was a little kid, since I was about 8 or 9 years old, so I remembered absolutely nothing. So it's been taking me some time to get through it, basically. But I've been really enjoying the playthrough, and then I'm looking up to myself because they're on there. Then I want to obviously work on to Silent Hill 2, 3 and 4. And like I say, I've got the HD collections. I may be tempted to play them on my 360. That's 2 and 3 that are included in the HD collection. And then, yeah, I will move on to this. So, yeah, I've been wanting to kind of play them in order. So that's why there's a massive hold up with this. But anyway, so happy to have it in the collection because it is a bloody pricey one. So, you know me, massive fan of survival horror. I love it. So happy to have that. I was so hyped for that. And that's what I mean, guys, trading in that fodder and you get an absolute class title like that. So lucky that that showed up in my local. Honestly, never thought that'd have a man well. I've clearly spilled tea or coffee on this because it's got a yellowy brown stain on it. It's one of them. It's another one where I've just accumulated. See, this is the thing. I can't. There's no point in me reading out the titles. It's just literally just your average fodder. Lots of Mario Karts, £9 a time on this one. This was June 2019. Yeah. Amazing Spider-Man 2, £6. So, like you say, your superhero games are usually quite good. Minecraft Story Mode. If it's not the complete edition, if it's just like episode 1 only, it's like £1.30. So make sure you try find your complete editions with that. Last of Us Remastered, that was a duplicate. Yeah, some PS4 games in here. Resi Revelations 2. Star Wars Battlefront 2, they're both £8. Ghost Recon Wildlands, tenner. All add up. So yeah, that's basically that one. And this is one where I've not bought anything. I've probably gone online, so £87.90 accumulated from them. I've done that one, haven't I? I don't know about you guys, but I do find it exciting. So this is one where I've used my credit towards a single game. So it is for £30. It's a very obscure one and I'd never heard of it before. It is Doshin the Giant for the Nintendo GameCube. And it's an exclusive, only for GameCube. Don't know if you guys have heard of this. I don't know what the concept is whatsoever. I don't know if you play as the giant. Yeah. I don't know if you kind of have control of an island. It says grow larger and larger by absorbing the love and hate of the islanders. You can raise or lower the ground to whatever level you like. What an amazing power. Interaction, help the islanders, develop their cultures and watch they build many different monuments. So yeah, I don't know if you, if it's kind of like an island simulation one by the sounds of it. I could be completely wrong. But anyway, it's quite a sweet looking game. And like you say, with it being obscure, yeah, I wanted to just pick it up while I saw it. So yeah, it's only a 3+. It looks like a friendly little game. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have heard of it or played it, but that is Doshin the Giant. I need to play these GameCube games, man. I've got a GameCube. I've got a black one. All the setup except controller, and I'm just a bit stubborn in buying a controller just to be able to kind of play them. So yeah, I'm really wanting for the collection the Resident Evil 4 boxed variant of the GameCube, but it's absolutely skyrocketed in bloody price, man. I remember I sold mine on for a profit, you see, because it didn't have any inserts, so it bugged me. And it was at the time when I really, really needed money and I was selling off bits of my collection. It was an absolute reluctant sale, but I'd made like quite a bit of money on it. But yeah, now it's just bloody skyrocketed. And I'm after like a minty one. I really want like a minty one. So yeah, I'm kind of waiting till I don't know, I get that or I find a GameCube controller in the wild. That's why I'm literally not playing my GameCube. I'm being stubborn not wanting to buy a controller. Here's one. Here's a decent one. So this trade-in, this was good. I found Mr. Mosquito in a charity shop. I think it was like either a quid or £1.99. I think it might have been a quid or something. I traded it in for £18. I was buzzing with that. I already had it in the collection. I'd bought it. I think it was like, ooh, was it about 25-30 mark or something? I got it with credit some time ago before I'd found this, and I thought, you know, decent profit margin, I'll trade it in. And I got 18 quid for that. I traded in a few PS4 games as well, Friday the 13th, Sonic Forces and Mortal Kombat X. So I would have got them a bit cheaper from the car boot. So I'd made 18, 20... So I'd made 48 quid, and the game I exchanged it for was 45 quid. So, like I said, I mentioned earlier, I got a brand new game. This was brand new, this one. So we're dipping again into modern gaming. It is Gears 5. I know obviously at the time of recording now it will be a lot cheaper, but this was when it had literally first come out and I was dying to play it, but I just couldn't, I literally couldn't afford to just part with like 50 quid cash. So yeah, I took that opportunity. There's nothing else I really wanted. I was dying to play this. Absolutely adore the campaign. I'm a big Gears fan. I don't usually play online or anything like that. Not even tried the Horde mode on it either. But yeah, I just really absolutely adore the campaigns. So yeah, I splashed out when it not long came out on Gears 5. And it is a decent, solid instalment in the series, so I would recommend it, guys. I even got the controller. Let me just get it. I loved it that much. I actually treated myself to the controller, the Kate Diaz one. So yeah, it's a beautiful controller, this one. Thought I'd treat myself. Because that, apart from just the controller that I originally got my Xbox One on launch day in 2013, that's the only other controller I've bought. I was like, I really wanted to treat myself at the time. So yeah, not long after I got that, yeah, really nice little treat that. Love that controller. I'm not usually one for buying them because they're absolutely extortionate prices, but like you say, it's good to treat yourself now and again. This is just a random, proper random little exchange. This one's a Minecraft for the PS3 tenner voucher, and that was that. Didn't do anything with that, so that would have accumulated to something else. This is just another exchange one. Oh god, you hardly got any for these at the time. When was this? Oh, literally around this time, 2020. So Wii Sports Resorts, £4 and £3. Professor Layton, £4. Banjo-Kazooie on the 360. So £18.40 was made from that. Next one, that's just another random one. It's just when I've literally just had the one game. Yeah, I'll just trade them in whenever, really. So Wii Sports in the DVD case, £7. What else have we got? Come on, buy something for it. There we go. Right, so I got these with some existing credit. So these are pickups. The first pickup, though, I will tell you. Oh, I thought I got that cheaper, actually. But anyway, it was bought with credit. For the Sega Mega Drive, it is Syndicate. And I've not long sold that on for like 30 quid. It's just because I've been wanting to save up funds, basically. And yeah, it was just one of them games. It was like a bit of a, I don't know, it was like a real-time strategy simulation sort of one. Really didn't see myself playing it. I just got it originally just to kind of boost the Mega Drive collection, really, and it just had like a pretty cool front cover. So I just kind of got it just cause. But yeah, I didn't see myself playing it, so I thought, you know, while the price is quite, you know, higher, anyway, I can make a bit of profit from it. I thought I'll sell that on. So yeah, I actually parted with that one. But yeah, these other three are really nice. Let me just grab them. So the first one is an instalment on the Sega Saturn. It is Fighting Vipers, and I'm literally fighting, no pun intended, I'm literally fighting for this case not to open and the contents to not fall out. The case is a little worse for wear. I did notice at the time, it's got some like black gaffer tape at the top keeping it all together. That's just Saturn cases all over in it, really. Yeah, look at that. So unstable. Look at that gluing underneath there. Have you ever seen the gluing on these cases, guys? Well, there you go. There is the internals of a Saturn case. It's literally nearly falling apart. But yeah, it is nice though. Apart from the case and everything, the contents are nice. I'm trying to fight to keep the disc in as well. Nice Brucey bonus. It has got the nice catalogue there. And the manual's gorgeous as well. So a nice little fighter for the Saturn. God, the case is a fighter as well. Still going, just about. Nice ripple effect as well there. There's a random little sticker on it. I'll probably, when I'm feeling brave, I'll go at that with a label remover, I reckon. But like I say, a bit worse for wear, but it was only, let me get the price, it was only a tenner. So that's not a bad little instalment to the Saturn collection. I'll tell you what fighting game I really want. I want that Fighters Mega Mix one. Because I'm sure, I don't know if he's just a standard character or you have to unlock him. I'm sure Pepsi Man's on there. I'm sure he is. And yeah, there's some decent looking characters on there. So that's another fighter that I really want. The Fighters Mega Mix one. Next one, another instalment on the Sega Saturn. Again, not got round to playing this one, but I have played the instalments on the Nintendo 64. And this game series is Quake. It is the first one. This one made a tough stuff compared to the last one. There we go. Nice solid case. It's one of them hard style cases. Lovely condition. I believe, was it 15? Yeah, it's 15 quid. So like I said, I've not got round to playing it, but from what I've played of the N64 version, it was a few years ago. Yeah, really enjoy this game series, so I fancied this absolutely for the Sega Saturn. So another lovely little addition. And the next one, I've wanted it for ages as well. I wanted this at the time for so long, and it was 20 quid. And nice instalment for the GameCube collection, which I'm too stubborn to get a controller to play yet. And it is Mario Smash Football. As most of you guys all know, I'm a massive football fan. So yeah, it looks an awesome game there. So I don't know what it's like, but I think it looks wicked. Look at the artwork, man. Look at that. Look at that artwork. Yeah, that looks absolutely wicked. So yeah, I wanted that for ages, and I'd seen it around a bit, but it wasn't complete. So yeah, I was really happy to find it complete and to be able to add it to collection. Gorgeous looking game. So yeah, I'm sure I'll like that. With being a footy fan as well. Sure I'll love that. It looks great anyway. Oh, this one. Saving it till last because I'll tell you what it's associated with. It's got to be probably my best charity shop find ever. Yeah, so I'm saving that. I'm not going to say no more. I'm going to leave that till last. Don't forget. Don't forget. This next one. Oh, this is some that I've just bought with credit. I didn't trade in at the time. Yeah, I used a load of credit for. Oh, these are nice little finds. These. Let me just grab them. Cool. So, I shall start with. This is a common title. Lots of people have a lot of praise to say about it. I've not even actually got round to playing this yet. Not even on the. I'm sure it's on the Mega Drive Mini. I've not even got around to playing it, but it is £25. It still like retained its value. And it's like I say, it's regarded as a classic by many gamers. It is Rocket Knight Adventures for the Mega Drive. It's beautiful condition. I'd seen this loads in different CXs, but it was never complete. It's one of them, that what I've found anyway. It's just hardly ever complete. But yeah, this copy was. I thought I'll grab this while I have the opportunity. So yeah, it's one of them which I've been meaning to play. It looks decent, so. Yeah, I'll get around to playing at some point. And I'll start with a cheapo one. This is an OG Xbox game. It is Amped 2, only for the Xbox. It's not a bad little series, this actually. I've very briefly played them, and I remember Scott Glory Hunter telling me to get Amped 3. I remember him just saying that it was like a crazy game, and he's like, you need to try it. So yeah, I enjoyed Amped 3. Like I said, I've only played it briefly, just to see what it was about and what have you. But yeah, it's really nice snowboarding series, so I would recommend it. And Amped 3, it's a barrel of fun as well, like you say. It's a bit of a mental game, that one. This one took me ages to find, all really nice and complete. It was, how much was this for credit? 25 quid. Not bad though, this. So it is The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind Game of the Year edition. So whenever I'd seen it in CXs, it was always like the normal edition or not Game of the Year, and whenever it was Game of the Year, it either didn't have the manual or the map, but this one does. And I've just noticed a Game Station receipt in here. So let's have a look at the previous owner. There's me with my receipts, and then there's one here. Oh, it was £19.99 when this person bought it on the 5th of May 2007 from Game Station. Game Station in Bedford, this one. The classic Game Station logo. I'll keep it in here just for the nostalgia and all that. So yeah, I was absolutely buzzing picking this up. So yeah, I've not got round to playing it yet. I'm not the best on the Elder Scrolls games. Like I say, I always say like I'm not really an RPG person, but I like the Elder Scrolls games, as in, and I like Fallout as well, the Fallout series. But yeah, I first played Oblivion. I had no idea what I was doing on it. It's when I'd not long got my PS3 back in like 2008 or something like that. And yeah, I was just literally going around, nipping in random people's houses and just nicking nicking things, nicking food and everything. Typical of me. That's literally me all over in real life, that. And yeah, so I was a total noob playing that, and I went on to Skyrim. So one of my best mates, Hannah, she got me into that, and absolutely loved Skyrim. Really got stuck into that. So I don't know how this is regarded, like in terms of, you know, in comparison to Oblivion and Skyrim, but it looks decent anyway. And like I say, really nice to have the Game of the Year edition. So I will try this out at some point. So yeah, really nice to have in the collection. So like I say, I've known other people, other collectors, you know, say it's a bit of a bugger to get, really, you know, when they've wanted it for their collection. This was another one when I was in York in... oh no, I was in Leeds in this one. I'd nipped over to Leeds in August 2020. And this is an awesome addition to my Saturn collection. I got this with credit, and it was 25 quid. I'd wanted this for so long, man. And it is very nostalgic for me. Yeah, it's from my childhood, this. It is Space Jam. I never owned it for the Sega Saturn. I owned it on the PS1 some years ago. I was just looking at... it did previously have one of them sticky things on it. If you can see at the top, it should have one of them sticky tabs. I'm saying it's sticky because it's sticky there, but one of them plastic tabs, I think. So yeah, I can't really remove that because then it'll remove the sticker. But anyway, I am kind of looking for an upgrade. Oh, I forgot about that as well. Forgot about that on the barcode. See, I have to make an exception with this because I've been dying to play the game, even though I'm not very good at it. I came to that realisation I'm not as good at I'm not as good at the game as I was years ago, which is rather upsetting. And I'll tell you what is rather upsetting. The disc is in my console, by the way. That's why it's not in here. You know that pre-owned P that the game stores do? He's done it on Michael Jordan's face. If you saw, I was absolutely furious when I was doing the pickups video for this one. When I featured this. Yeah, I was fuming. I don't think I even noticed at the time till I was about to do the video. Look, just look at how crisp this Manuel is. Look how nice it is. And then look at Michael Jordan's face. That is absolute, that's heartbreak right there. That's heartbreak right there, guys. I mean, getting dumped is one thing, but have you got a nostalgic game from CeX and seen that it's been graffitied? Just don't go there. Absolutely, it should be illegal. But anyway, that is my, I'm not crying, by the way. That is my rant on that. But yeah, mega happy to have it, but I've added another task to myself. I'm going to have to upgrade that. It's due an upgrade at some point. We're getting near the end of the receipts. What have we got? This is just another exchange one where I've traded in. Simpsons game. Oh, this is a good one, this. A Simpsons game on the DS. That's usually 3 to 4 quid. Couple of PS4 games. Friday the 13th, that Return of Tenor. Lego Marvel Super Heroes 2, 13 quid. And at the time, so this was in July 2019. It was on one of my, I'm sure I captured it on the GoPro footage, I'm sure I did. It was at one of my local car booths. It was when Football Manager had not long been released on the PC. And so it's Football Manager 2019, and this guy was selling sealed copies for like 3 quid each. So I had a really quick look and took a gamble on them. And they were all returned £14 each at CeX. So I was absolutely buzzing with that. What a return. So I'm literally almost certain it was 3 quid each. So off 9 quid, I got 42 quid in-store credit. So this is why we do this, guys. When you get an awesome return like that. So for that trade-in, you know, with them other few games, got 68 quid in-store credit. Absolutely buzzing with that. Like I say, spent nothing at the time, so that would have gone online or towards something else. This is one where I just used some credit for a few things in store. This is a nice little pickup, this. Let me get them all together. Do them in a certain order. I'll go with the cheapo first. It is 8 quid, and it's a NES game. Tom and Jerry. I just thought it was cheap and cheerful. Looked like a fun little game, so I thought I shall pick that up. Because I've not even shown the NES collection any love, hardly recently. So I've been a right little Sega fangirl. I've been concentrating on me Saturn and me Mega Drive, because I just love them consoles. And then when I'm feeling nostalgic, I've been going for PS1. So yeah, it was just a nice little cheap and cheerful addition to the NES collection. And another Sega Saturn edition, this one. Still not got round to playing it yet. It is Sonic R. So there's a few Sonic games for the Saturn. So yeah, I just thought I'd kick off the Sonic collection for my Saturn. So yeah, it's quite funny, this. Really beautiful, crisp manual. Really nice. Like I say, lots of these manuals, they look like they've not even been used or taken out or looked at. Like, so I think with some people, they've probably looked at them and just thought, you know, they couldn't be bothered with the hassle of getting them out because they're so tightly fixed in. Because like you say, sometimes you're like struggling to get them back in neatly, especially without creasing them and stuff like that. But yeah, we've got a nice little postcard there as well. Sega info service. And yeah, I thought this was a bit weird at first. The disc looks a bit oversaturated, like it's copied. But I assure you, it is a genuine copy. I don't mean like a genuine repro copy. I mean just a genuine example. So yeah, I was a bit sceptical about it. So I when I was at the counter, I was like, oh, hang on a minute, and I searched it up online, and like I say, genuine discs all look the same. So yeah, I just thought I thought it was a bit ropey looking, but yeah, if you see that, it is all good. Like I say, I never owned the Sonic games on Saturn when I was younger. I had a very, very tiny, limited Saturn collection. And then it wasn't long before I moved on to PS1, so I always bang on about it. That's why I love my Saturn collection so much. It's so good to pick up these titles as I'm expanding the game collection, you know, that I never played years ago. So for Sonic, that was 20 quid. They are around the 20-30 quid mark, the Sonic games usually. And this next one is the little ginger bastard we all know and love. It is the original Crash Bandicoot on the PlayStation 1. So I got this for £18, right? And hear me out. So I already had the single case version, but this is obviously big box version. And that's what I wanted. Like I said, I used to have this when I was younger, but it was, I don't know if it was my cousins or something like that. Like, it was always at my nan's, so I never actually owned it properly myself, this big box version. So 18 quid, it's actually decent for it because over the past few years I'd seen it like at game events and it'd be like 30 quid and usually there'd be something wrong with it as well because I wanted this like fully complete, and by that I'll show you what I mean. Like, the fussy collector's coming out. You know how fussy I am, guys. Like I say, it's not absolutely minty, this. It's got a couple of little cracks on the front. It's got one around the C, and then there's another. It's not as deep as that crack, but it's just a minor one like around there as well. But overall, really lovely condition. And it has the sticker on as well. Lots of them do not have the sticker on, or it's ripped, or, you know, it's been removed. But yeah, so cool that the demo sticker is present. Obviously to advertise the free demo that came with it. So we have the game itself, the manual, lovely condition, and in the back, the demo is present. So that's what swayed me towards getting it. Like I say, for 18 quid, that's not bad at all. Like I say, I know it has its minor defects on the front of the case, but, you know, for all that element of completion, I was so happy to find that. Like I say, 18 quid, credit as well. Like I say, it's cost me a fraction of the price, and it's avoided me paying like 30-35 quid elsewhere, so that's the beauty of it, when you find really nice copies in CeX and you've got the credit for them. So we have, these are just stray ones, these. I got 30 quid cash. This was when I got, this is for Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening on the Switch. And it was brand new, this, because basically I did this to make it cheaper when I wanted Luigi's Mansion 3. So Luigi's Mansion 3 had not long come out for the Switch, and I really wanted to treat myself to it. But again, didn't want to end up having to pay out 50 quid straight away for a brand new game. So Tesco were doing this offer where it was like 2 Switch games for 60 quid. So I thought, if I get one of them, and I can trade the other one in. I think it was like 35 quid or something like that. I think it was like 35 quid cash in CeX. So I thought, if I get 2 copies of it, trade the, you know, for £60, trade one of the copies for 35 cash, then that copy has only cost me 25 quid. So that's basically what I went to do. But got to Tesco, there was 1 copy left of Luigi's Mansion 3, so I had to look at what the next best value game was for CeX. I know you said credit, cash. So the next best game was The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, in which CeX gave you £30 cash. So yeah, that's basically what I did. So my copy of Luigi's Mansion 3 only cost me 30 quid. So not a bad little wheeling and dealing there. So like I say, that's what you have to do sometimes, just to make things a bit cheaper for yourself. So yeah, that's what I did back then. This is just another big trade-in. So some Xbox One and 360 games. We've got Forza Horizon 3. I've already got that, you see. Some Just Dance games for the 360. Just Dance 2017, 4 quid. Just Dance 2018, 9 quid. So like you say, don't take these too literally, these prices. But just bear in mind that this still could be worth something now. Like I say, this video is not reflective of the up-to-date prices, because some of these are from 2019 and last year. You know, in the last 6 months, some of them. But yeah, July 2019 this was. And yeah, just, you know, just your staple titles like your new Super Mario Brothers Wii, The Sims 4, and Terraria, Minecraft, bits like... Oh, Terraria, that's an absolute fodder. It's only worth like a quid, if that. But yeah, your Minecrafts, bits like that. So yeah, I accumulated £80 and 90 pence off that one. Right, so I don't know if you can see properly, but I'm just showing them anyway. And then last one is, what are these? Just Mario Kart, Plants vs Zombies, Pokemon Pearl, 18 quid on the DS. Like I say, with Pokemon, I love the series, but I'm more drawn to the older ones, like, you know, the Game Boy Color ones. But yeah, like I say, I've not really been drawn to like the DS ones, in all honesty. I probably will try them at some point, but I'm not that familiar with the Pokemon. I'm quite an old school Pokemon gamer and Pokemon fan. So yeah, off this little trade-in, £37.40. And guys, shall we come back? Shall we go back to that receipt that I shoved to one side? I'll tell you why. It's my best, right? This might be nothing compared to your guys' fans. I mean, let me know down in the comments section down below. What is your favourite or best value charity shop find that you've had? Mine is actually, if I can, I will hunt for the picture. I will try my best to find it. I might have to dig on like my Facebook Messenger and stuff like that when I've sent it to mates. I'll have to go right back, because this was back in 22nd of February 2019. 2 years ago. That's actually unreal. Absolutely unreal. But anyway, so I found it. I just thought they were like normal figures at first, just in a little food bag in the charity shop, just tucked away in the toy section. Mario and, you know, associated characters, Princess Peach, things like that. So they actually turned out to be amiibos. So these were actually worth quite a bit at the time. So there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just 6 amiibos. So I paid £2.50 for this bag of amiibos. Then I got in the car, searched them off, thought, oh my god. I'm about to drive an hour and a half to Leeds, and then before I go get a cheeky Nando's before that, I'm going to nip in the Leeds CeX. And I've also, I'll show you what I've got to take there. This was an absolute score from a local charity shop. So I got this bag of stuff, right, for 3 quid. And these are amiibos. Obviously, I think the staff at the shop probably just thought they were just average Mario figures and didn't look at the bottom of them. So we've got Bowser. And it says amiibo on the bottom. We've got Yoshi. We have this random, I don't know what it is. Oh, it's Disney Infinity. I can't tell you what that one is, guys. I'm not sure. So obviously I'm going to hand that over and then see what they look it up as. I don't know. I've only just noticed it's Disney Infinity. We've got Mario amiibo. We have Kirby amiibo. Then last but not least, we have Wario. So I've totaled up just the amiibos, a handful of amiibos on CeX. I should be getting a £54 voucher. That is wicked. Off 3 quid. That is sick. There was also these inside here. I have absolutely no idea what these are or anything. I don't know if they might be from like a board game or something. I have absolutely no idea, but there was in with them. So I'll just be slinging them to one side or whatever, putting them in the spares thing, whatever. So yeah, I'll be trading in these amiibos. So fingers crossed, guys. Plus that whatever I get for that Disney Infinity character might not be much, but we should be due 54 quid. So let's get to Leeds CeX. And yeah, I traded them in. And yeah, I've traded them in towards an awesome game that I wanted for the collection for so long. and it's skyrocketed even more in price now. So there was a Mario amiibo, that was a tenner. There's a Yoshi amiibo, or Yoshi, however you want to say it, £8. Kirby, 16 quid. Bowser, 12 quid. Wario, 8 quid. And then there was a Disney Infinity Perry the Platypus character, 60p. So yeah, we'll disregard that. But anyway, in total we have 10, 18, God, my maths as I'm getting older, 34, 46, 54. Yeah, that's right, £54.60, right? So £54.60 CeX credit off £2.50. Oh man, all these figures. So that left me, there was a game that I wanted, it was £60, right? And it left me with £5.40 left to pay. So £5.40 plus that £2.50. I was absolutely buzzing. So hardly cost me anything, this. And it is Pokemon Heart Gold with the Poker Walker. All beautiful and boxed. God, I haven't opened this in absolutely ages. I'll show you it though. Shall show you the condition. Obviously, you know it's going to be decent because I've accepted it into my collection. It's made the cut. It's been accepted. Chunky but funky Manuel. Let's make some room for it. And all nice and complete. Genuine cart there. And the Poker Walker is in here. Oh, absolutely ace. So yeah, all the inserts there. So here is the Poker Walker itself. All nice in the baggies as well. So good that the baggies are included. And then this is, I think it's another back for the Poker Walker, by the looks of it. That's if I'm correct, anyway. I'm not 100%. I've not actually used it with the Poker Walker, but yeah, absolutely buzzing. Honestly, guys, it makes me super happy, even to this day. It's not even just having it in the collection, it's how you've acquired it. Do you know what I mean? This wouldn't have been as sweeter if I'd have just shelled out 60 quid cash for this. You don't get as much satisfaction, you know what I mean, when you've done the wheeling and dealing to earn these pickups. You know what I mean, when it's a game you really wanted for your collection, or, you know, a game you don't know much about but it's taking your interest and things like that. Especially when it's expensive and you've literally got it for a fraction of the price. This is why we do our CeX trading. So if you're new to it, you know what I mean, this is what you can accumulate. And like I say, if you're already involved in the CeX wheeling and dealing, good luck with your own collection, guys. Keep going, keep grinding. Like you say, this came from my best charity shop pickup, personally. You know, it's like taking into consideration, you know, just all the profit made from it. So yeah, I was absolutely buzzing. So yeah, what a game and what a bit of wheeling and dealing to finish off this video with. So guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this kind of video. It's been something totally different, but it's just kind of, you know, one of them kind of light bulb ideas. I thought we'll go back in time, we'll reminisce to some of my personal best CeX pickups. Now, some of my best ones have not been found in store and they have been online, and they have really been some top end titles. Some of them you can see behind me and some of them are tucked away. But if I can go back in my online orders and track down what I have picked up, like I say, I can remember a few from memory, but I'd rather track back and get a whole bunch of titles to show you, you know, kind of my online pickup journey, then I will by all means make another video. So yeah, really hope you've enjoyed, guys. So keep grinding with your own collections, your wheeling and dealing CeX pickups, and soon we will have the car boots, the charity shops back in our lives, and we'll be able to properly get on the video game hunting and grinding. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. See you in a bit. HolsterTV over and out.